my name is Manisha and I'm a personal trainer at Lily Square Clubhouse. Today I'm going to be taking you through a resistance band aided LBT. So all the exercises, or most of the exercises we're going to do will require a resistance band. If you don't have a resistance band, that is absolutely acceptable. You can modify the exercises and do it without a resistance band. I'm going to be targeting specifically the quadriceps, and then we'll do the glutes, and then move down to the leg, to the abs. Smaller. So we're going to grab a light resistance band, so the smaller loops, put them through your legs, just over your knees. And what we're going to do is just take a nice wide stretch and just lunge to the side and slowly swap it over to the opposite side. And again, making sure that knee doesn't go over the toe. Try and keep your back nice and straight, so I'll show you from the side angle. So legs nice and wide, toes facing out. Try and keep that back straight, chest facing forward. Lunge side to side. There we go. If you've got knee problems, try not to do this. You can hold your knees if you do want to, but don't do the lunging. It's not so great for the knees. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. So hands up in front of you, legs in front, keep them nice and straight, toes out, core nice and tight in 3, 2, push your hips right out, keep those knees open, push against the band, hold for 3, 2, 1, back up. Remember, you want to look forward, focus on the spot in front of you. 3, 2, 1. We're going to do five of those in total, just so you can see what that looks like from the side. Just going to do 3 more. And down. So keep those knees behind the hips. 3, 2, 1. Final 2. 3, 2, 1. Okay, and the last one. 3, 2, 1. Perfect work. Just going to take the leg, cross it from one side, and open it up. There we go. You can do this without a band. We're going to do this 10 times. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Swap it over to the other side. 1, open as wide as you can, opening up those abductors. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cross that knee to the opposite side. Open the adductors and the abductors, the inside and outside. 2, 1. Take the band off. We're going to start off on our knees. So what we're going to do, if you can see that clearly, knees down, we're going to swap with our knees. So without touching the floor, you're going to come up, swap over. Ready? There we go. Swap knees over, and again, it's really good for knee health. And again, just swap the knees over. Perfect. And again. Okay, and up we go. We're going to make this harder. So what we're going to do in a squat position, we're going to tap those knees down and then rotate side to side. So tap your knee down, squat it out, back up. In a squat, tap your knee down, sit it out. And this time, we're going to go into a squatting position. What we're going to do is just tap in. There we go. Good. It's a bit like a workout, this one. Really good for knee health as well. 3, 2, 1. We're going to focus on our quadriceps. We're going to be doing 3 sets of 10. I'm only going to do 1 set with you of each of the exercises. So we're going to do 3 exercises per body part. So step into your resistance band, stretch it out, put it on your shoulders, toes up nice and wide. So we're going to go for a sumo focused squat. Sumo squats work predominantly your glutes and your quadriceps. So we're going to start off with a nice easy exercise. You can add weight if you like. Oh, I'm going to slip there. Toes up, let's get ready. 3, 2, 1. Down, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then come up in 5, 4, 3, 2, and squeeze. Down we go, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Remember not to full extension, back down. 5, 4, 3, keep those knees open. 2, 1, up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop again. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And 5. I can feel the burn already. Come on, keep holding. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5 to go. So I'm going to stretch out because I'm feeling the pressure a lot in my knees. And we're going to go back down again. Hold. 5. Keep the band on the outside of the knees. 3, 2, 1. Up. 5, 4, 3, 2. Back down again. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up. 5, 4, 3, 2. Remember not to full extension. Back down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 more to go. The burn is real. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Up. 5. Keep those knees open. 3, 2, 1. And the final one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I can feel the burn in my quads. Don't know if you can, and that's just the first set. The band over one shoulder and over one leg. As you can see, here we go. We're going to put one leg behind and you're going to go forward. If you want, you can hold on to something for balance. We're going to lunge down and then back up. The more resistance you have, the harder this is going to be, okay? So let's get ready. We're going to do 10 repetitions on each side. So down low, up in 3, 2, 1. Again, let's go down low, up in 3, 2, 1. Let's go down low, 3, 2, 1. Again, down low, up, 3, 2, 1. Down low, up, 3, 2, 1. Up, 3, 2, 1. 3 seconds going up. 3, 2, 1. 5 to go. 3, 2, 1. 4 to go. 3, 2, 1. Last 3, 2, 1. Final 2. 3, 2, 1. Last one. 3, 2, 1. Make sure when you're doing that exercise that the legs are out nice and wide. So about that wide, but with your leg behind. So swap over the band. Swap over the opposite side. Nice and wide, make sure you're balanced. So always make sure you're balanced before you start the exercise, okay? Let's get ready. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 3, 3, 2, 1. That's 1. 3, 2, 1. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. I'm just going to show you from a better angle. There we go. Up. 3, 2, 1. Back again. 3, 2, 1. 5. 3, 2, 1. And again. 3, 2, 1. Find a rhythm and stick to it. Here we go. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Again. 3, 2, 1. Final 2. 3, 2, 1. And the last one. 3, 2, 1. So grab the stronger resistance band. So you need 2. The stronger band is going to go to the top. If you don't have a wall to do a wall sit on, you can do an air sit. Let's start sit, okay? The less resistance goes to the bottom. As you can see, walking like a penguin, that's what we're going to aim for, okay? So you can find a wall that you can go against, or you can do what I'm going to do. I'm going to work my legs against the resistance. So nice similar squat, hold toes out. So not too wide, just slightly wider than the shoulders. I'm going to sit, I'm going to hold that for 30 seconds. Are you ready to time it? Okay, in 3, 2, 1, core tight, hold that position. Here we go. So you don't want to sink those hips too low. Keep your hips in alignment with your knees and keep holding. There we go. 25, 24, 23, 22, 21. Keep breathing, core nice and tight. Lovely work. 18, 17, 16. Keep that back nice and straight. Focus on your breathing in and out. Push those heels right down. You're going to feel your quads, your hamstring, and your glutes. Keep going. 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep that back nice and straight. Here we go. You can feel the burn, so don't give up just yet. You're almost there in 3, 2, and 1. Perfect work. Shake it out. Okay. Going to need a sofa or a cushion or a bed. Going to take a resistance band, put the higher resistance above the knees. Here we go. Perfect work. The resistance band with the lighter resistance put it at the bottom. You don't have to do this with a resistance band, so remember you can still do these without a resistance band, okay? But just follow the instructions. So what we're going to do is go onto the tip of your sofa or your couch or your bed, whatever you're using. As you can see, my hips are down at the moment. We're going to have, wherever your scapula is, that's the part that should be on the sofa. Make sure you're comfortable, there's not too much pressure on the back. Feet need to be shoulder width apart. Keep those knees open against the resistance band. Tuck your chin into the chest. Don't strain your neck, just nice and gently. And all you're going to do is hips up, step. Now there's a straight line from your knees to your hips and shoulders. And we're going to hold that. If you have any cushions behind you, make sure they're not interfering with your head movement. But hold it. Then up. We're going to go 1, 2, hold for 2 seconds. Up. 1, 2. Third rep up. 1, 2. Fourth rep. 1, 2. Take a deep breath in at the bottom. Breathe out the top. Your hands can go up to the side. They can cross across your chest. You can cross them across your chest rather. Or you can hold. It's just the hips up. Don't choose any back. There you go. Last 2. And the final one. We're going to go up. Go against the resistance band nice and wide in a sumo. Toes facing out. And we're going to hold out for 10. Hips up. Squeeze. Take a deep breath in and out. You can rest your head backwards this time because we're only going for holds. Keep going. 5, 4. You should feel it on the bottom. And we're going to pulse for 10. So you're just pulsing on the outside, so go as wide as you can and pulse. Your hips may dip a little just to compensate so you're not putting too much pressure on the back. You're going to feel the burn on the sides. 5, 4. So when you're pulsing, those legs need to stay as wide as open, but don't close them. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. So we're going to do that again. So back up again. So legs back to the narrow position. And you're going to repeat that 2 more times, okay? You're going to take the resistance band and put it around your knees. There we go. Okay, from the side view, what we're going to do is we're going to do hip abductors. So you're taking that hip up to the side and back down. We're going to do 12 repetitions on each side. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Perfect. I'm going to swap over to the opposite side. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So your knee needs to come up and be in alignment with the hip. Let's go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. And the final one. Perfect. Next exercise we're going to do, we're going to come up, work against that band, take the leg out to the side, and you're going to pulse for 10 repetitions, okay? So it's going to really work the glutes. Keep your core nice and tight. You can go down in a plank position if you like. You can rest on the sofa so you have a higher surface, which makes it easier. But I'm going to have my hands in a plank position. So if we're on plank, stabilize yourself. Hands up to the legs up to the side. I'm going to move the band slightly higher. 3, 2, 1. Pulse for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can see that looks like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to swap over to the opposite side. So leg arch is not touching the floor. Let's pulse. 1, 2. It's good for the obliques as well. 5, 6, 1, 7, 8, keep that leg straight, 9, 10. My glutes are on fire. We're now going to do 3 ab exercises. So grab your resistance band, hold it like this. We're going to do talkings. We're going to be doing 6 repetitions of each of the exercises, one after the other. So you do 6 reps, guys. The next exercise with no recovery. And I'm going to show you the exercises first, and then we'll do them all together. So I'll do 1 set with you, then you do the other 2 sets by yourself. You only recover after you've done all 3 exercises. Recover for 30 seconds, and you repeat the exercises twice more. So the first exercises we're going to go for, just watch, hold your resistance band at a distance where you're comfortable with it. So there shouldn't be too much resistance, but enough to put tension on the core. So legs out, going to tuck them in, and let the resistance band touch your legs. So that's phase 1. Each time it's going to get harder. The next exercise, you're going to wrap the resistance band around your legs. So it's going to go under and then back over. So it's going to look like this. Sitting up, tuck it up there, then back up. But you're sitting up the whole time. The last one we're going to go for, I'm going to lie down. We're going to hold the resistance band up with a lot of tension, and what we're going to do windshield wipers, so your legs go all the way down and to the opposite side. And back. Go to the other side. And back again. Okay? And back to the middle. So if you are having problems with that, you can hold down onto the floor rather than hold onto the bag. So with the windshield wipers, we'll do 3 on each side and then recover. Going to start off just tucking, so cocoons, you tuck in your knees into your chest, and with your resistance band, or with your hands, just reach for your toes. So lie completely down and up we go. 1, stretch it out, you don't need to touch. 2, stretch out your abs, nice and slowly touch. 3, breathe out. 4, deep breath in, up. 5, and 6. Okay, this time we're setting up, tuck in. 1, good. 2, whoa. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Lie down. Hold the resistance band, legs up. Bend your knees. We're going to go up to the side. So 1, up to the middle, other side. Here we go. 2, up the opposite side. And the last one, up to the opposite side. Since that's so easy, we're going to add 3 more all the way down to the side. Perfect. And again, up, try and keep your knees together. Keep that band straight over your chest. Whoa, and the last one. Amazing work, everyone. Okay, I'm going to put the band up to the side. That was incredible, really good work. You can repeat that twice more, take a 30-second break, and repeat that twice more. The legs. To start off stretching, I'm going to put one leg behind, put your legs in front, so you can see what that looks like. One leg behind, leg forward. Oh, that stretch over the knee. And after 10 seconds, I'm going to do for 5 with you, but you should hold this for 10. Okay, come forward, stand up nice and straight. With the hand, that's on the same side as the knee you've put in front. Put that hand down on the side of the knee. Bend the opposite leg up. With the opposite hand, pull that leg in. You should feel that stretch in your quadriceps. So hold that, and keep that back straight. 5, 4, deep breaths in and out, get that oxygen back in. 3, 2, 1, swap sides over. Go, stretch behind. 3, 2, 1, reach for behind. So remember, each stretch you should hold for 10 seconds, at least 10 seconds. So do repeat these exercises twice more once we've finished. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, one leg forward. I'm going to come up onto your feet. Going to just take the leg behind up, one hand down, and up we go. Should feel that stretch literally everywhere. Can't tell you where you feel it because it stretches the whole body. Should feel it behind on the abductors. Should feel it on the side of the obliques as well and the outside of the obliques. 3, 2, 1. Back again, swap it over. Hand down, and up we go. Remember the leg at the back needs to come off the floor. You're going to feel the stretch on the side of the glutes. 5, 4, 3. The higher up you come, the more you feel it, but keep this leg in a 90-degree position. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Final stretch we're going to do is for our abs. It's just lying down on the floor. Hands to the side. Up we go. Press your hips into the floor. Just so you can see what that looks like. Don't come up too high as you don't want to injure your back. I'm going to go back down and take a deep breath in. And up we go. Breathe it out. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Thank you everyone for joining in today's LBT class. I hope you enjoyed that. Stay tuned for more. In the meantime, stay safe, stay active, and stay at home. Take care everyone, and we hope to see you soon.